Hey everyone, it's me, Dread Zombie or Gavin, and I wanted to talk about a certain TikTok trend. A TikTok trend that I genuinely didn't think that would see the light of day as a trend, but here we are. It's a surprising one. It's Brooke and Jubal, and not a lot of people know who Brooke and Jubal is, so I'm gonna fill you in a little bit on Brooke and Jubal. Brooke and Jubal is basically just your average, radio show. It's just we say a small quote and we play music. But what's special about Brook and Jubal is they play a certain segment on the radio show every morning. It's Brook and it's called Second Date Update. That's what it's called. And basically, what it is one of their listeners, emails them about a date they had and that their date is not contacting them anymore, and they want to know if they can figure out what happened and shit. So, they get on a call with that listener. They talk about the date and the details of the date and maybe what they think could have went wrong on that date. And they give him the person's number and they're like, call him. And they basically just call him and they talk about what happened on that date. And if it's something that the listener did not like, they will either say don't want to go on a second date, or I do want to go on a second date. And if they say I do, then graciously Brooke and Jubal do pay for that date. So it could literally be anything, and they're gonna pay for it. Like, you could take them on a trip, I believe, to Disneyland, and they're probably gonna pay for it. But most of the time, they're probably just gonna take them for another round of dinner. So yeah, I can't exploit that. But why I'm talking about Brooke and Jubal is because I actually knew Brooke and Jubal long before the TikTok trend, and it was all the way back in my middle school. In 8th grade or like 6th grade, somewhere around there, my mom used to drive me to my middle school because she didn't like the bus drivers and she didn't trust the bus drivers, so she would drive me. And I remember every morning she would turn it on to like help her and us wake up. And I remember listening to it, and one thing woke me up the most. And the thing that fucking woke me up was Mr. fucking Giggle Shitter. He was the most annoying part of the whole fucking show. Why? Was because he laughed at every little thing. Mr. Giggle Shitter over here laughing like he's about to evolve like a fucking Pokemon into Giggle Shitty. I don't know why, but sometimes he would just fucking laugh for no reason. I remember this one time he laughed like when someone said hello. Like he was a fucking Henry Danger laugh track when they laughed every 5 fucking seconds. I never got it. It was just like he would laugh and laugh and laugh. And his laugh was so loud and annoying, and him laughing at every little thing would piss me off, and it would totally wake me up for the morning because his laugh was so obnoxious. And I just remember hearing it every sentence. He would just laugh. And what's funny is that these TikTok trends, right? His real name's Jose, but we're calling him Giggle Shitter for the remainder of this freaking video. He laughed so much that some fucking TikTokers, right? They would just add this little text on the side of the little like screen, right? And they would say, "Send 1 rose for a Jose laugh or a Giggle Shitter laugh." And what's funny is he laughed so much, I think believe I've seen fucking people fall for it. Like they'd sent roses and they're like, "Ha, Giggle Shitter laugh, Giggle Shitter laugh," because he laughed that much in the show that these TikTok live people can make a profit off of it. I find that fucking funny, yet so unbelievable. Another thing is that I guess some people actually, I don't know if anyone does this, but some like live stream people would make their like little slideshow videos of saying, "Do you need a sleep? Well, why don't you listen to Brooke and Jubal? They will help you sleep." I'm like, dude, it ain't gonna help me even close my fucking eyes because that Giggle Shitter is gonna wake me up like immediately. Like, imagine an episode where you're just sleeping and it's just peacefully Brooke and Jubal, and then you're about to doze off until Mr. Giggle Shitter starts laughing. You then open your eyes and jump out of bed because you think it's some sort of fucking fire alarm. God, I'm sorry. I crashed out a little bit, but like, dude, I would have to hear that every middle school morning, and it was so annoying. I wish he got kicked off the show. And what's funny is he actually kind of did he kind of did get kicked off in the show. I don't know really what happened. They didn't say it, but like in like one of their like little interviews they were doing for someone, they reviewed that. Damn, my speech is just not here today. I'm sorry. I'm recording this at like 2 in the morning, so I'm kind of tired. But I remember seeing it on YouTube. They were saying how some personal reason they kicked off Giggle Shitter because of some personal reason. They never really just specified, but I believe they probably just had some outing and they just kicked up Giggle Shitter because they were like, well, fuck it, you're annoying anyway. Another thing about that damn show that I really do hate is Brooke himself. He is just a sarcastic asshole who, I don't know, he was kind of a dick to most of those callers, making fun of some things and shit. The only person that I really did enjoy was Jubal. I mean, Jubal was still kind of a dick, but she was the least amount of a dick, you know? She was nice, she was kind, and she tried to understand it, and I liked her as a radio show host. But yeah, Brooke and Giggle Shitter just ain't it, man. So I'm kind of glad they don't do it anymore, and it's kind of just annoying to like just keep scrolling through TikTok and you just hear Giggle Shitter laugh. And another thing is, I think some of those stories are kind of fake. I don't really think some of these stories can be real. I remember there's this one certain story that it was like your stereotypic of a gym bro, right? And the reason why he didn't want to see his date again was because she turned off his bro music. Apparently every morning he would wake up to some like certain bro music, and one time when he had his date over, she turned it off because it was so loud and she wanted to sleep in a little bit more with him, right? But he got so mad that she turned it off. Like, he was saying shit like, I can't believe she turned off my bro music. You don't turn off another gym bro's bro music. Like, I can't get up and bro. I can't do my crutches. That's my music, man. That's my music. And she was, like, trying to apologize for it. She was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I mean, like, you do you. I still want to go on that date with you, because she really liked him. But he was like, no, we have no chemistry if you can't respect a man's bro music. I was like, damn, all this for fucking music? Really? And he was saying, like, I can't get up and bro without that music. I can't do my crutches, my sit-ups, my push-ups. He was just your average fucking gym bro. And, like, he sounded like your average gym bro. Like that average jock from the 80s. It's like, was this really real? You know? Was this really true? I guess. I don't know. I have some suspicions. There were some good stories that I really liked listening to. Like, there was this good story where this guy and this girl went on a really good date, and the girl went inside, but then she came running back outside saying that she lost her cat and she needed help. And out of the kindness of the guy's heart, he went to go find the cat, right? He went to go try to see if he can find it nearby in the neighborhood. And I don't know why, but he got out of his car to look at a certain area a little bit more, right? And he got ran over, like, bad. He broke his ribs and an arm, and he had to go to the hospital. So he didn't call her back because he's been in the hospital and he's been busy trying to get better. And finally, you know, when they did the little segment, he was talking about it, and at the end he was like, did you ever find your cat? It felt so bad for him because you could tell he was on painkillers and he was tired and everything. And she was like, yeah, I found my cat. I found him, don't worry. And then he was like, where? And then she sadly said, in my closet. And you could hear the disappointment in the guy's face. He was like, your closet? And she was apologizing. And they surprisingly went on a second date. Like, I'm hoping they're still together because they were actually pretty funny together. But I'm not sure. There was this other story where the second date didn't even pick up the phone because he changed his phone number. And there was this nerdy guy that got on the thing and tried to hit on the girl. It didn't work out. He seemed like the most staged of them all. He was like, so, are you seeing anyone? Like, yeah, obviously, I'm on second date update. And what's funny is, every time they called the caller, they genuinely never knew about them. Because, like, they made it seem like they were so popular. But, honestly, everyone would be like, who? Who's Brooke and Jubal? And they were like, Brooke and Jubal, you know, second date update. And they're like, I have no fucking idea what the fuck you are. It's funny. Trying to think of other things here. Another thing I don't really like about the show is I just don't like the show as much as I did when I was younger, honestly. It's just kind of annoying. I mean, like, with Giggle Shitter and Brooke, they were just sarcastic, and I guess me just now thinking it's staged, seeing it on TikTok just makes me roll my eyes. I mean, it's the same story every time because they don't do the show anymore nowadays. I'm pretty sure they kind of, I don't even know if their radio still is still active. I need to tell my mom to see if they are because she still drives early mornings. She doesn't drive me. I take the bus now, but I'm pretty sure they stopped doing it a long time ago after they fired Jose. And I think, yeah, that's basically it for second date update. It's now just living on to reruns. And honestly, I wouldn't be quite surprised that if they tried bringing it back, because honestly, TikTok has a thing of bringing back these old shows that trend on TikTok. Like Dexter, I have a strong feeling Dexter Original Sin came out because of these TikTok trends of all these Dexter edits. Or what was another show? I'm trying to think of another show. I have a feeling that I think generally the reason why so many shows like Squid Game and stuff is popular is probably just solely because of TikTok. Like, have you seen how many clips the season 2 TikToks like of Squid Game I've seen? A lot. And like it's so annoying too, because they'd play like this short little clip, right? And at the end they'd play an edit. Like, it was so fucking cringy. They kind of do that a lot. I don't know why. The TikTok people who do that are weird, I guess. And I just wanted to come on here and make a short video about Brooke and Jubal and how they're kind of annoying, and just basically like a teeny little rant. You know, nothing too special of a video. I will try to be making my videos a little longer. I'm sorry this video was so short, but I just wanted to talk about kind of what's going on, you know, kind of be here and upload. You know, upload just some shit that I think might be a little entertaining, a little bit on the times, and this is really all I could think of. I think next video might be another story time. I'm not sure, but we're gonna figure it out. You know, we're gonna try. But yeah, I think that's it for this video today. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope my storytelling is getting just a tad bit better.
Dude, what are you laughing at? Why are you always laughing?
Oh, dude, this cat just jumped into a vase and got trapped.
Do you?
Now he's in a sweater.
Do you ever pay attention at all?
To what?
The show.
Are we doing something?